Black desk setups look expensive, even when they're not. That's the whole trick. Today, I'm breaking down exactly how to build one that actually looks like it belongs in a magazine. Not like you've just turned off all the lights in your room and called it moody. 7 ideas, some cost nothing. One might cost you a weekend. Let's go. Quick thing before we start. Black setups fail for one reason more than any other. Everything becomes one flat blob, and you can't tell where the desk ends and the monitor begins. So every idea here is really about the same problem. How do you keep things dark without making the whole thing disappear? All right, idea 1. Not all black is the same black. Matte black desks, like the IKEA Edison in black brown or a Fully Jarvis in that dark finish, absorb light and hide dust. Gloss black looks sharp for about a day, then it's a fingerprint magnet, and every ceiling light shows up as a reflection right where your keyboard sits. My honest take? Go matte for the desk surface. Save gloss for one small accent piece, maybe a lamp base or a phone stand, so it catches light instead of the whole desk fighting you every time you sit down. Here's the part almost nobody talks about. If your desk, your mat, your keyboard, and your monitor arm are all the exact same shade of black, your eyes can't separate them. It reads as a shadow, not a setup. The fix is dumb simple. Use 2 or 3 different blacks. A charcoal desk mat on a true black desk. A slightly warm black keyboard next to a cool black monitor stand. You're not trying to match paint swatches, you're trying to give your eyes something to land on. A black desk with bad lighting just looks like a dark room. A black desk with good lighting looks intentional. 2 things worth actually spending money on. First, a bias light behind your monitor. Warm white, not neon RGB, so your screen doesn't feel like it's floating in a black hole. Second, one warm desk lamp off to the side, low and angled, so it throws shadow instead of flooding the whole desk flat. And look, I get it. RGB is fun. Use it if you want it. Just keep it to one accent, not 6 zones cycling through rainbow mode, or the whole aesthetic falls apart in about 4 seconds. This one's not glamorous, but it matters more than almost anything else on this list. On a black setup, cables don't disappear into the dark like you'd think. Light hits them, they show as these little silver or white lines cutting across your whole aesthetic. Cheapest fix that actually works? A $10 cable tray under the desk. Black zip ties and Velcro cable sleeves running from your monitor down to the outlet. 20 minutes of work. Genuinely one of the highest impact things you can do here. All black, all the time, starts to feel a little cold after a while. The setups that actually get saved and shared usually have one warm material breaking things up. Walnut wood catch tray, tan leather mousepad, a single plant in a black pot, which honestly does double duty because green against black just works. Pick 1, maybe 2 if you're careful. More than that, and you're not doing a black setup anymore, you're doing a regular setup that happens to have a black desk in it. If your desk is black and the wall behind it is bright white, your eye keeps bouncing back and forth and nothing feels cohesive. You don't need to repaint your whole room. A few acoustic panels in charcoal or black, or even a slotted wood accent panel gives the whole setup a backdrop instead of just floating in the middle of a white room. Budget version, and I mean genuinely budget, black peel and stick panels from Amazon, maybe $40, covering just the section directly behind your monitor. Nobody's checking if it goes all the way to the ceiling. Last one, and it's the cheapest by far. Your desk organizer, your coaster, your notebook, your headphone stand. All these little things people buy without thinking. If even half of them match your black theme, the whole setup suddenly reads as designed instead of assembled. You don't have to buy new stuff. Spray paint works fine on a lot of plastic organizers. A can of matte black spray paint is like $8 and can redo 3 or 4 items in an afternoon. So that's it. Pick your black, layer your tones, get the lighting right. Hide your cables, add one warm material, sort out the wall behind you, and match the small stuff. You don't need all 7 to make this work. Even 3 of these done properly will beat a setup that tried to do everything at once. If you want the exact products I used in this room, they're linked below. And if you're working on your own setup right now, drop a photo in the comments. I actually go through them. See you in the next one.